My dear student, this chapter is very much important. As you know that this chapter itself reveals the resources and development. The chapter is very important from the point of view of the board exam. Generally, 5 mark questions come from the board from the soil. Soil, its type, where it is found, what is its classification, what are its structure, and for which crop it is very much beneficial. After that, sometime 3 number question is asked from soil conservation, ways of soil conservation, and soil erosion. What types of soil erosion is that? Which agents are responsible for this? And 1 number question always come from the resource and its classification with example. So this chapter is going to be very much important for you from the point of view of board. Let us now focus over the resource. What are resources? Everything that exists in our environment which can be used to satisfy our need and is technically accessible, means it should be accessible to human, economically feasible, its cost should not be very much high, and culturally acceptable, means that item should be according that must suit the culture of that nation or country. That is known as resource. Human beings themselves are essential component of resources. They transform different material into resources and use them. Just for example, coal is found in the earth. When coal is taken by the human and they burn it and produce heat from it, means the coal become a source of heat for them, it become a resource. So everything in environment is available as a substance. When human interact with it, then it become a resource. Now classification of resource. Resources can be classified in following types. On the basis of origin, they are classified into biotic and abiotic. That I will let you know in next slide what is biotic, abiotic. On the basis of exhaustibility, it can be defined into renewable and non-renewable, and on the basis of ownership, individual, community, national and international resources. Thank you.